Hi guys, I'm back. Okay, I promise that I am not like gonna do haul videos and all that kind of stuff on a regular basis. It's just not something that I'm gonna do because it just doesn't happen. But it was like Christmas today and I just had to, I just had to share. So I cheated. I'm gonna unbox these, bunch of coloring books. And I had already opened this one. So I just kind of tried to make it look like I hadn't really opened it, but I did. Anyway, so I got some coloring books that I've ordered over the last couple weeks, and some of them have come from way far away. I'm in the United States, in case you can't tell. And they just like poured down on me today. So here we are, and let's open them together, okay? So first one is a book that I mentioned in yesterday's video that, yeah, I'm super excited about. So Sagen, not sure how you say it, by Maria Trolle. And it's interesting because, so this is Shooting Star, and it's got this like, first of all, the cover is really like kind of slick, kind of smooth. It's like that soft touch sort of feel. And it's got this kind of shiny embossing on the tree. But this one, the cover kind of feels like, it almost feels like a vinyl album. Like, not a vinyl album, but like, it feels like vinyl, kind of, which is kind of interesting. And yeah, anyway, it just feels different. So I'll flip through this after we open everything, okay? And then this one came from, this book, I ordered it from iMusic. And yeah, I'll put a link in the description to their website so you can find it. But here is the ISBN. I hope that's going to show, in case anybody wants to look at ordering this, because it's not available in the US as of yet. Okay, this one I have not opened. This one came from Lyrica. Yeah, in France. And I've seen some flip throughs of this one, and I just wanted to check it out. Because it looks like fun. And watercolory. Paper is pretty smooth. Anyway, so I'll flip through this one too. Sonia Cavallini. 35 illustrations. Yeah, I'll link this one also. And then the next couple packages are Amazon. And this isn't going to be terribly exciting, but I did finally order Alien Worlds. I figured I better get Alien Worlds because I think it's the most different of all of the other books. And I've seen some people do some pretty amazing things in this book. So, I don't know if I'll flip through that one, but, because I'm sure you guys have all seen it. But, this one's kind of a stack. So, Mini Inklings by Tanya Bond. And so, remember I said yesterday that I really want to try to learn how to color people. And again, I've seen some people do some amazing things in her books, so I thought I would give one of them a try. I actually got 2. And then Olga Golubeshkina, Magic Potions Coloring Book 2. Now, she has a whole bunch of books on Amazon that I'm interested in, but I thought I'm just going to get one and see how I like them. And I did not realize that it was this small, but that's okay, because I don't mind small coloring books. But this one is all just bottles, Magic Potions. And this is Magic Potions 2. And I think she has 3 Magic Potions. So then this one is Inklings 3. And the only reason I ordered Inklings 3 is because I thought 1 and 2 were available. This one was priced a little bit lower, but I thought if I get the 3rd one, then maybe it'll be the best. I don't know. So anyway, so just these girls, all these girls. So we'll look at that one a little bit better too. And then Bonsai, because I thought this would be fun. I don't know. I'm not sure if I can get into it, but we'll see. And then Celestial Circles, adult coloring book, Tabitha Barnett. Don't know how I feel about the black backgrounds, but yeah, all mandalas. And I don't really I prefer to draw my own mandalas, but I thought that might be fun because I'm a Leo and, you know, the sun and everything. And then the Insect Specimen coloring book. Vintage illustrations of beetles, butterflies, and bugs. Because I do love bugs. And I thought these would be fun to try to do with metallics. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm not sure I like the style of the drawings, but we'll see. That one might be going back. Where's my cutter thing? Oh, here it is. Okay, and then this one came from, oh gosh, came from the UK, and you guys can probably guess what it is. It's been opened by Customs, which is interesting. Did they think it was like a really flat form of some kind of drugs or something? I don't know, but but they opened it, and they always will put their own tape on things when they open stuff, just so you know. And they do open stuff, obviously, and they do it kind of randomly. So this is kind of hard to get out of here. Wildergorn. Okay, nothing else in there. I don't know, some of you guys might have seen this book already. Some of you may not have seen it. But I've seen it. I've seen it. I've seen flip-throughs of it, and it's been on my wish list for quite a while. And I didn't get it for Christmas, so I figured, I guess I just had to buy it myself. Anyway, now I have other coloring books on my wish list, Mouse Guard being one of them. Anyway, so you get a little envelope with some postcards that you can practice on. And I thought it might be kind of fun. I could maybe color some of these on camera and see how that goes. I kind of knew these were in here because I've seen other people unboxing this book. So anyway, it's nice to see that they were actually in there. And then Dun, 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 dun. So it's just wrapped. It's just got this paper. Looks like just wrapped around it. In other unboxings and flip-throughs of this that I've seen, it was actually like completely wrapped up in this paper and taped and everything, but I'm actually kind of glad to see that it's not, because that way I can repurpose this paper, except for those tears. Anyway, but it's cool paper. It's kind of stripey. I want to try to do some collaging in some of these. Oh my gosh, I gotta move that. I hope it doesn't fall off my desk. Here, let me move some other stuff. Yeah, so Wildergorn. I don't know. I don't think I want to flip through every single one of these. But if you guys want to see like want to see my version of a full flip through on Wildergorn, I'd be happy to do that. I'll do kind of a small flip through of it. It's not a new coloring book. When did he publish this? 2019. So the artist Jamie Cordier, he's worked on some pretty well-known projects throughout his career, and apparently just loves to draw, and created this whole story. So there's a story that runs through the whole book, and some of the drawings actually spill over onto the left-hand page. So I guess you could call it a double-page spread, so to speak. But it's not like exact. Like this one's not. This one's not. This one's different. Like this is a separate. Like it might be the same place here as this, but the image isn't. You know, doesn't match up. Same with this one. So, like, you could just color these independently, obviously. I mean, you kind of have to anyways. Yeah. These are cool. What's kind of neat is that the way these were printed, you could tell it's printed with really high quality ink, because you can actually see the ink on the paper, and it's pretty nice weight paper. Like it's a pretty heavy cardstock. I don't know exactly what the weight would be, but it's nice. But yeah, you can see the ink on the surface. It's really nice. This is a beautiful book. Wasn't the cheapest coloring book I ever paid for, but I skipped a couple pages, but yeah. So I was actually thinking, and then you get this one, 2 pages where you can test colors and stuff. And then there's a map on the back cover, and I think there was a map on the front too. The map on the back has the roads on it, or pathways or whatever in it. You can kind of see them going through here, but this one doesn't. So anyway, and there's a nice letter. And I'm going to have to sit down and read the whole book. Pretty excited about this, so I've wanted this for a really long time. And then you get this ribbon that is attached. It's just like looped through the spiral binding, so you can take it off if you want to. But yeah, pretty cool. Pretty excited that I got my hands on it. And then let's look at this insect specimen book. I don't know. Oh, you know, maybe I'll just keep it. Because what I could do, is obviously it's printed on Amazon paper, pretty thin paper, but it is one-sided, so that's nice. I've been thinking about I don't have any comfy, cozy coloring books. Like, I don't. But it's not to say that I'm not tempted to grab a few, but I'm more inclined to just buy some on Etsy, like digitals, and just, you know, print off a few. I don't know if I want to buy the books, but who knows? I probably will. It's just that I don't want to get started buying them and then I wind up with like 40 of them, you know, because I don't know, even though they look super fun and I'm probably going to fall into it anyway, but so maybe I could use this because I was thinking it would be fun on those comfy, cute, cozy coloring books to use, because I don't really have any alcohol markers. I was thinking it would be kind of cool to just use my cheap acrylic markers in those. So maybe I could use my acrylic markers in these. So like these guys, because these are nice. I mean, they're not terrible, but these are Ardex, kind of like, I don't know what generation, they've got a million different generations, but some of these are pretty transparent colors and some are more opaque, so they're not like extremely reliable as far as opacity. Anyway, so I thought those would be fun to use maybe in here, so maybe I'll keep it. It was like $6 or something. And then Celestial Circles, let's see. 2017. So I wanted to point this out because so see how this has a copyright 2017, and then down here it says this publication is protected by copyright law. Please respect the law. No part of this publication can be reproduced, reused, republished, or distributed in any form or by any means, electronic or mechanical, or stored in a database or retrieval system without prior written consent from the artist. The one exception to this policy is that you are permitted to photocopy the original pages in this book to color for your own personal use. So, unless your coloring book says that, with the one exception, you're not allowed to photocopy pages from coloring books, even if it's for your own use, even if you don't sell it. I'm just saying, like, look it up. So I know, because I know a lot of people do it. They photocopy all kinds of coloring books, and unless the author or the artist has given you that permission, you're not allowed to do it. So just saying. So if you're doing it, I wouldn't be telling people about it. Just saying. On my other channel, with, you know, dealing with junk journals and, you know, vintage books and ephemera and all kinds of other things that we do over there, it's been a huge, like, it's a controversial subject, but it's really not something that should be debatable, and it's really not anything that should be up for interpretation, because it's pretty cut and dried. Like, you're not supposed to copy stuff. You're not even allowed to print, like, to stamp images from, like, rubber stamps. You're not even allowed to stamp those in multiples and share them with your friends. Like, no bueno. Yeah, you have to get, like, and you, even some stamp companies, it's illegal for you to stamp images and then sell, like, say you're making greeting cards and you stamp the images and you sell the cards. You have to get their permission to use their images in order to sell the cards. Yeah. It's really the same. It's really similar to. I'm sorry, I'm going off on a rant, but it's very similar to the music industry, where, you know, you can't. You're not allowed to download people's music, and even if it's for your own use, like unless you bought it, you know, and. You know how back in the day you used to like record things off the radio with your cassette recorder? You know, that's illegal. You're not supposed to do it. And, you know, other people use portions of songs in their songs, like they call it sampling. They have to get permission from the original artist in order to use that little sample of music in their songs. So anyway, okay, I'll stop. I'll shut up. But it is worth looking into if it's something that you would like to do. So if you do think that you want to photocopy things out of one of your coloring books, make sure it says that. So anyway, I'm gonna keep this because I like it. I really like it, and I can photocopy it. Okay, Bonsai. Oh, see, I don't know. I'm not sure about this one. It's grayscale-y. Grayscale-ish. It's not scaly. It's grayscale-ish. It might be fun. Let's see what it says. Let's see if it says anything about 2024. See, this one doesn't give you permission to copy pages. Troutdale, Oregon, made in the United States in Troutdale, Oregon. So I wonder, because this feels like Amazon printing. So I wonder if there's an Amazon printer in Troutdale, Oregon. Is that what that means? Interesting. Huh. I used to live in Oregon for a long time. Okay, I'm going to keep it. And then Inklings 3. Let's see. I don't know. Again, Amazon printed. Where was this printed? Troutdale. Let me see. Hold on. Is that where this one was? Yep. Yep. Wow. Crazy. I never paid attention before. Yeah, I'll probably keep it. It'll be fun. It'll be fun to practice. And I can just do crazy stuff in it. And I can work on my people skills. Mini Inklings. Troutdale. I live in Washington State, by the way, so just saying. Just saying. I live in Washington. I've always lived on the West Coast, pretty much, except for a very brief stint in Oklahoma that I wish had never happened. This is actually really pretty. These are really pretty, actually. Okay, now I have to get the other ones. Now I have to get the other magic bottles or magic potions. And then Alien Worlds, you guys have all seen this. Obviously, I'm going to keep this one. But let's look a little closer at this one and Sagen. Let's look at this one first. Can you guys see it okay? Okay. If you do that with your first page, it makes it a lot easier for subsequent pages. This one is stitch bound though. So you get your Original artwork here, and then a larger version over here. Nice. And this is nice. This is decent paper. It's obviously not Amazon paper. But this will be fun. This will be fun. And I was thinking, well, now I'm thinking, I wasn't thinking this before, but now I am thinking, this might be fun to do with the Kuretake Gansai Tambi paints. It's kind of what they look like to me. Oh, this is going to be fun. These are pretty. These are really pretty. Look how colorful those originals are. Those will be fun. Now I'm inspired. Not super. I have cats. I actually have 3 cats. But I'm not like super excited about painting cats. But these are cute. Well, they're all Siamese cats. Okay, maybe I could get into it. They're not like, I don't know. It's not like a portrait of a cat. So those would probably be okay. There's some little kittens. I like painting bricks. This is pretty. This would be fun. Okay, so in the comments on this video, tell me who is your most of creators on YouTube in the adult coloring community. Tell me who is your biggest enabler. I'm just curious because I want to see if your biggest enabler is the same as mine. And we'll talk about it next time. I like this one with all the black cats. See, I don't mind having the image over here. Some people don't like it, but I kind of like it because otherwise I just wind up doing the same thing over and over again. You know, I just make a rainbow on my page. So yeah. I sort of appreciate having that there because it helps me sort of rein it in a little bit, you know? And, like I was saying on my last video, if you watched it, if you haven't, check it out. It's just a little introduction, but, it's kind of fun to take, like, the artist's original version with the colors that they use, and then do the opposite of the color wheel version on this side. So that would be I mean, if you guys would be interested in seeing that, that would be something I could do. I don't actually own a color wheel. I usually just use my brain, but I could actually get a color wheel so we could kind of go through it together and I'd show you sort of the process of doing that. It's really fun. It was an assignment that I had to do when I was in art school, and like it's just always something that I really had fun with. And we had to pick like an old master's painting and then recreate it in the opposite color, you know, families. And so I did a Picasso painting, The Girl in the Mirror, pretty famous Picasso painting. Anyway, okay, so now we're into wild animals. Sorry, I'll speed it up. But yeah, tell me if you would like me to do a full flip through, and I can zoom the camera in a little closer and stuff on Wildergorn. I'm loving this book. I'm totally gonna work in this book tonight. Yeah. I'm gonna have to find something in here to work on. Yeah. I might start out with, rather than just going in with the Gansai paint, I might try doing some with water-based markers. But yeah, so this was published in 2023. So yeah, I love it. That was a good investment. And you know what? I think it was free shipping. I'm pretty sure it was free shipping. I mean, it was like, I think it was like 20 bucks, but they didn't charge me any extra for shipping. So anyway, and then Sagen, just yummy. Don't know about the cat. I'll have to see about the cat. But I do like her kind of like vignettes, I call them, with the little circles. And I've even, where's the other one? So in this book, I actually made a circle template that is basically the same size as most of her circles. That one's a little bigger, but I made a circle template so that when I'm working on a page like this, where it's got the circle for the most part all the way around, so if I want, I can actually draw in the rest of the circle. And it worked pretty cool on this one page that I'm working on. Anyway, I like the fish. So these are like fairy tales, I think. Sagas. That must be Thumbelina. Jack and the Beanstalk. This one's really cute. Oh, I think somebody said that. Yeah, so I can translate this and it tells you like what the fairy tales are or sagas are on each page. This, of course, is the Dutch version, so, you know, I can't read it. Obviously, that was Little Red Riding Hood. I think this is the Ugly Duckling. Aww. This must be Snow White, yeah. Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. Aladdin. Hansel and Gretel. Who that was. This one's pretty. This one reminds me of Shooting Star. I like the Frog Prince. Beauty and the Beast. This is cool. This would be fun to color. I like this one too. I really like I like having things contained a little bit. Like I have already, see like this one, I would probably draw a border around it. Just so that it kind of like compartmentalizes it a little bit. You know? I like these two. stars. (1981). Does that mean she was born in 1981? Oh, she's young. Anyway, so that was Sagen to go with Shooting Star. So my favorites for today, probably this one. Well, obviously, Wildergorn is my ultimate favorite, but this would be, of the regular size coloring books, probably this one is my fave. And then Sagen, and I'm gonna say Magic Potions is my number 3. Well, number 4 actually. So anyway, tell me what your favorites were. Tell me your top 3 of the, let's see, how many did I do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 coloring books. What are your top 3 out of those? Anyway, and don't forget, tell me who your biggest influencer is. Not influencer, but enabler. Like, that enables you in, you know, buying things. Just saying. Who's your top enabler? We'll do a I don't want to do a poll because I don't want to put any names out there, but I kind of have a feeling your biggest enabler is going to be the same as my biggest enabler. So let's just see. Anyway. Okay, guys. That's it. And, yeah, let me know if you want to see a full flip through of Wildergorn or of any of the other coloring books. And also, tell me if you want to see my coloring book collection. Like, I know that that's something that a lot of people do, and I could probably do it in one video. It might be a relatively long video, but I have like less than 100 coloring books. Well, now I probably have about 100. So anyway, okay guys, love you. Talk to you soon. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, subscribe, like, share, all that stuff. Okay. All right. Bye.